welcome back to Thursday's Treasure Trove. I am right on the money this week. Yes. So, this week, if you are not aware, actually this month, it is Stress Awareness Month. So, everything that you see on my little card here, this is going to be things that are going to calm you down, it's going to help with stress, all the above. So, I'm going to start with our pinch me dough. This stuff, if you've never heard of it, so this is a holistic drug-free fidget dough. So you don't have to worry about any of that, and it smells amazing. So price for these guys, they are $15. And I have Happy and Bumbleberry. I have two demos. You can't smell them, but it's all it is just dough. And it is so satisfying to play with. These are on our website, so you can go on to poopsies.com and grab yours today. But it is so satisfying. We've carried Pinch Me Dough for years now. You can take it anywhere with you. Pop it right in your bag. It is super small, compact, great for travel. Whip it out at the restaurant, calm the kids down a little bit. You can also put it into the fridge, and it's going to cool down. It's just a different sensory aspect. If you know us here at Poopsies, we love things that have multiple uses, multiple different ways to like feel them. The sensory, that's really what we're into here. So I have right here Bumbleberry and Happy. We do have some other styles. I almost said flavors. You cannot eat the dough. It smells like you can. Don't eat the dough. So we do have other ones, so you can pop onto the website and pick yours today, just at poopsies.com. Bumbleberry and Happy were my favorites, so that's what I had to grab. Bumbleberry, it is a beautiful color, smells amazing. I'm trying to think of how to explain the smell to you, and I'm not very good at that. Happy is very calming. It's a very calming smell. Kind of reminds me of the beach, but like a pina colada almost. I don't know. They're amazing. Pinch Me Dough is one of our top fidgets here. We've sold them for years, like I said. So now I have to hop into the next fidget that we have. And I know everybody and their mother has seen or heard of Specs. It's on the rise right now, isn't it? So we just got a huge shipment in. We have a ton of different colors here for the Specs mini tin. And it's a mini tin, but it is so satisfying. You still get 150 magnets in there. I'm trying to, I think it's the mini tin. If you ask us in store, for the mini tin, we'll know exactly what you're talking about. But Specs Craig's here, so these are the other two colors that we have. They are so much fun. I forgot to grab the demo, but it is a ton of little magnets that you get to sift through your fingers, either back into the tin. You can play with it in a little bowl. You don't have to use the bowl. You can just put it in your hand, and it's like active putty. Magnets kind of go in and out of each other, against each other, the negative, the positive. You get what I'm saying. So these are so fun to play with. They are amazing because they are magnets. So this tin that it comes in, they all stick to the tin itself. So if you've heard of Specs recently, these guys are $18. These are just four of the colors that we have. I have pastel pink, orange. This one is the oil slick. This is the original Specs color, like a magnety iridescent kind of thing. And then a bumbleberry color. So purple, I think I already showed that. Anyways, Specs, $18. Go ahead, pop onto our website and grab them today because they are the best office fidget. I love them. Love, love, love. So now, I guess I can move on to, it's a fidget in a way. So when I'm bored and I don't really know what I want to do, or let's say I'm just stressed out, I'm going to grab my Lifelines flow art. We just got in the minis, which is so much fun, just for $8. You'll have to call us on this one. It is not online, but we just got a ton of them in. Actually, it's right behind my little display here. Let's see which ones I have. Pretty Petals, Nature's Wonders, Pocket Positivity, Cafe Creations. So you get 20 meditative scenes. I always say that word wrong. Meditative scenes, and you just are dotting. So you pick your colors. These do give you suggestion colors, which is nice. I've had the flow art for a while, and when my tree turns pink, it's not my favorite thing ever. But these new ones, they do give you recommendation sheets. That's also your no bleed page. So go ahead, give us a call at 815-777-1999, and we can set you up with the mini lifelines. Awesome for school, great for travel. College kids are just gonna love it. I was sitting at my appointment the other day and I brought my mini lifelines. I just sat there and started dotting. It gets you off your phone, and we all know that a big stress reducer is our phones. So lifelines is an awesome activity to prevent or help with stress. So these are the bigger ones. They are $15, and they're bigger, but you still get the same amount of dots for the most part. I mean, this is a big page to have all these little mini dots on, but I was worried that with this one I was going to be done way too quick, and it's a really good time frame. With these, they're also great. So I know everybody knows Melissa and Doug. The Lifelines Flow Art, these are created by Melissa, co-founder of Melissa and Doug Toys. She created the Lifelines. So if you know Melissa and Doug, you will know Lifelines is going to be so much fun, amazing, it's going to last. These markers are great quality. Oh, that's what I was getting at. So the markers on the back, they're going to swivel off of the notebook here. But then for traveling and packing it away, you just spin them right back on there, and then they'll sit onto the notebook. You don't have to worry about grabbing your markers, your pencils, your colored pencils, your crayons, whatever it may be. It's all just right there onto the pack. So this one, once again, $15, should be on our website. If not, just give us a call, 815-777-1999, and we will set you up. We do have, at least I'm looking at 6. Oh, you can see them. So we have 6 on the wall over there. So if you see anything over there that you want me to show, I totally can too. Lifelines are one of my favorite products in the store right now. Love, love, love it. So botanicals, and then this one is Into the Galaxy, which this one is a little bit different, but I had to show it. I just dropped my Zox bracelet. This is metallic ink. So we have this one, and then we have the Into the Sea. And these are going to be the only 2 that are metallic ink. And I do have this one at home. I love it. It's beautiful. Just the end product is a different feel than the other ones, which is just awesome. I have, 3 of these now? You don't get sick of them. So Lifelines Flow Art, $15. They're on the website. Give us a call if you need, if you are not able to find those. And you're going to be stress-free. Oh my goodness, I'm going to drop everything. So now we're moving on to more of like the calming, not so much of a fidget, but it's still super, super helpful. So Zox bracelets, here they are. They are just a bracelet that gives, it's not just a bracelet, but these are bracelets that give you positive affirmations with just a tap of your phone. So I can actually show you right here. So Let Them is a big, big craze right now. I know a lot of people agree with the Let Them theory. So you just go on your phone. You are going to slide it around. I have a thicker case, which sometimes that can alter it a little bit. But now it just pulls you up to a site, and you do not need an app. That is the biggest thing with the Zox bracelets. You don't need to do any extra work. When you are in a low spot, you're not going to want to go and download this app just to get better. I mean, some people will, but it's just nice that you don't have to worry about it whatsoever. So with this one, it is set for self-worth. I just scanned the Let Them. Everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your path to another's. So 566 other people also needed this today. You can't really see it, but you can tap right here. I needed this too. And then it adds to that count, and you get to choose your topic. So I'm feeling stressed out. Stress Awareness Month, breathe. You are doing better than you think. And the funniest part about that is I'm doing this live, and I've been doing the lives for a while now. I'm getting more comfortable, but still putting yourself out there on Facebook for so many people to see. Sometimes you forget to breathe. Sometimes you get anxious and nervous and stressed out, as I do. And breathe. I remember to breathe. I'm up here holding my breath in my chest and I'm super anxious. You wouldn't be able to tell, but just these little reminders are super helpful. The best part about it is there are helplines down at the bottom here. Any helpline you could possibly need. These you're definitely not gonna. So yeah, all of those helplines, they're amazing. You get to pick your helpline category. So these are all the different helplines that they have. Domestic violence, addiction, ADHD, Alzheimer's and dementia, autism, bullying, caregiving, eating disorders, LGBTQ+, mental health, parenting, self-harm, teens, and veterans. So let's do mental health. That's cool. I actually just figured out that you get to like pick each one for the affirmations. If the world feels too loud, find some quiet. What a perfect one for the live. So when you are getting stressed out and you need some pinch me dough, you just need something to keep you grounded and calm you down. These affirmation bracelets can do just that, along with all of these fidgety and calming items we have back behind me. So the Zox bracelets, this one is you can do anything you set your mind to. And what's super awesome about these too is each like saying is on the back of this card. They are reversible. So if you're worried about, not liking the design or not being able to keep your little mantra right there, this one is believe in yourself and the card is believe in yourself. So you don't have to worry about that. I actually keep my card from my Zox bracelet in my wallet. I can show it this time. I have my Zox bracelet in my water bottle. So same thing, it works just as it would on your wrist. A lot of guys with work, I've noticed, cannot have bracelets if they're a blue collar or if it's going to get dirty or they just don't want to wear a bracelet. So you can put it on your keychain, water bottle, wherever you need them, which is the best. Kiera, they're so awesome. I love 800 number for... Yeah, the helplines are just amazing on them. I used to do elderly care and you would not know how much abuse happens in that setting, which is awful. But if I had these, that would have changed it a bit for me. So these guys, I believe they're $15. There's not a tag, were they? $15. So go ahead and pop onto our website or give us a call because seriously, we do have so many Zox bracelets designs to choose from, and it is the best. If I could give one of these to every single person on the planet, I would. Whether they use it or not, it'll help them in some way, shape, or form. Even looking at it once, I bet you their mind will circle back to it and apply it into real life, kind of put it into terms, read in between the lines. That's kind of the gist of it. So $15, go ahead and, thank you, Lori, 15, and those should be on our website. So I'm going to move on to our ADHD coach book. Now that we are talking about all the different helplines for the Zox bracelets, let's say you're needing a little bit of help after your ADHD diagnosis. So this ADHD coach, it is just the best book. So perfect for us with ADHD. It's not like a cover to cover book. There's a ton of pictures. Forgetting to eat. What do you know? I usually eat my lunch before the live and I didn't today. So just the tips that are up at the top here are amazing. Texting. You forget to reply to text, I bet. Paperwork. I work in the office one day a week for a reason. So then just reading through these 2 pages, it will kind of help you understand your brain a little bit more. So one of them, and I tell so many customers this because it seriously changed my life. I wear shoes in the house. I take off my everyday shoes and I put on my house shoes. I don't know what it does in our brain, but I can stay productive. I don't want to sit down and just couch rot, which, a lot of people want to do after work, but I'm not kidding. Just that one little trick that I have in my tool belt, I now can get home and comfortably throw in laundry, do the dishes, make dinner, whatever it might be, just a little bit easier. So another one was like keeping a scrubby in the bathroom. When you're looking down and brushing your teeth, you're like, wow, my sink's disgusting. What a perfect time to just wipe it down really quick. I spent an hour and a half, maybe like 40 minutes, cleaning my bathroom. If I would have steadily, like in the shower, keeping one in there, and then when there's soap on the wall or something, rub it down with the Euro Scrubby. That will make it less overwhelming for you. You just have to learn and understand the way our brain works. Even if you don't have ADHD yourself, you can get it for a loved one to just understand their habits a little bit more, waking up. And then the author also has her experience in here, so that's where the tips came from. So her experience, I struggle to get out of bed almost every morning no matter what I do. It takes me hours to get out of my warm bed. As I often fall asleep late, we'll talk about that later, I need a moment to feel fully awake. For me, it's about an hour. Don't talk to me, I need my coffee, I need to just chill in silence for a little bit, and not a lot of people know that. So going go, go, go as soon as you get up might be really hurting your body if you are diagnosed with ADHD. Finding support, that's a big one. Some people are there's a stigma behind ADHD. Trying to help that out and get it out there, it's not bad. I work at a toy store, it's so much fun, and I think I love it because I might have a little bit of ADD in me. So right here, alcohol. People with ADHD can have a complicated relationship with alcohol. They struggle with social anxiety, so then social events, you want to drink, but then that can lead to addiction. So alcohol can feel like an effective way to numb negative emotions. It can lower self-esteem and depression, and we are not like up to par to begin with, so then drinking alcohol and things, it just amps that. It is so important. Deadlines. Okay, I gotta stop looking through the book. I can look through it on my own time. ADHD Coach, this guy is $22, $21.95, and it's gonna help you or someone you love for sure. Whether it's taking one or two tips and tricks, or it's reading through the book and really getting a full feel for how we operate. That book is one that you need to pop in your cart. So another item that I use all the time is this migraine cap. I get headaches. I don't get migraines necessarily. Not too bad compared to others. But this thing, I fall asleep in it every single night. You can pop it into the fridge or freezer, and then it gets cold. So then when you put it on top of your head, it is like a cold compress around your whole head. So, and then another plus side to this guy is if you have a lot of hair, you can put your hair in a bun, and then it just fits, and you can still put the cap on with the hole on top. One size fits most. Warming relief. So you can also pop this guy into the microwave. I personally love the cool aspect of it. Soft and stretchy, it'll block out all of the light. So when you're having a migraine, and my boyfriend gets them, and he uses mine, so this is how I know this. Light is the worst thing ever. So this thing, it's like you have blackout curtains over your eyelids. So $17 for the lemon lavender migraine cap. This guy's on our website. You can pop onto poopsies.com and grab it there. And I'm gonna move on. Now, we are gonna talk about the 100-day goal journal. So accomplish what matters to you. Journaling is great, and with Stress Awareness Month, I personally journal or try to journal a lot. It's not every day. I have 1 line a day. Wow, it gives you a calendar and everything. So a 10-day review, day 21. I am grateful for. In 79 days, I will. To achieve this, I have to accomplish these 3 micro goals in order to get to that main goal. And then in the evening, wonderful things that happened today. 3 struggles I encountered. I like this one, so I always ask what your rose and thorn is for the day, but this is I'm grateful for, and then wonderful things that happened. So it gives a positive twist to it. It's laid out awesome. It's prompted. This guy is $20. It's very sleek looking. It's small. You can pop it right into your work bag. This journal would just be perfect for anybody who's a little stressed out and overwhelmed with their goals, whether it might be cleaning the house or turning in a project for a deadline in college. Whatever it might be, this can keep you semi-grounded, on track. The 1 line a day. I have that, so this would definitely be up my alley. This is super fun. So go ahead, pop onto poopsies.com for that one. And last thing I'm going to show, and I'm actually going to bring you over here, is our solar lunar abundance moon lamp. So this guy, oh man, on the camera you cannot tell, but this looks so cool. You get to see the phases of the moons. You get your lunar abundance booklet. I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say. But you get your booklet, and then it can operate off of battery and or the power cord that it gives you. Oh, it looks like it wasn't plugged in. It is. So these have a great light on the inside of them. And then how awesome is it to just see the moon right there? And they just went up to the moon, right? That would be awesome, especially if you witness that happen. You can move this around. It is super durable. Maybe I can try and show you the moon without the light on the camera. So depending on how you alter this, you're going to see the front side and the back side of the moon. It is so interesting, especially with the lights in the packaging. So this is on our website on poopsies.com. Wow, there's no price. I want to say it's $12 to $15. Well, there it is in the comments. So you can go ahead and tap that to grab this lunar abundance lamp. It is beautiful to look at, and super, super cool thing is I've heard, the women's cycle is just like the moon cycle, men's cycle is like the sun. So connect to the moon cycles and add lunar beauty to your space, become more grounded within yourself. I think this also gives you manifesting tips and tricks on it's intention. So you have to set your intention for each new moon. So this little booklet is very, very informative. Once again, go ahead, pop onto poopsies.com. You can grab your lunar moon lamp. I have one at home, still loving it. So take it from me, firsthand. It's beautiful. So I am going to hop off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Thursday Treasure Trove. Once again, I will look through the comments. I will get everybody situated. I will see you next week. Happy Thursday, everybody, and happy Stress Awareness Month. Stay calm.